Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a figure I was not expecting to buy, mostly because I wasn't aware this existed in any way. But I was at work and I was stocking some shelves and I came across this guy and I was like, oh, that's how much? That's $3. That this Yoda right here, this is $3. Yeah, okay. I'll pick this up. It's kind of hilarious. It's here's my hand for scale. It's tiny. It's very tiny, and I think that's hilarious. And I think the fact that this is a figure that I'm sure some people paid $20 for at the time of release, I think that is the funniest thing I can imagine. So, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with the front of the box, you have Yoda right here. In case you couldn't see, he's this thing right here in this tiny little square. You have this nice packaging right here. This is a part of the what is this a part of? It's not. This is to scale for the Black Series, but I don't know if this is Black Series. I think this is actually a part of the little 6-inch wave, right? But he is to scale with the Black Series. Am I wrong? This looks like a Black Series figure, but I think this is technically the smaller line. I don't know. I don't know much about Star Wars figures. I collect them when I can, but I don't know too much about the wave or the line or anything like that. I assume this was 20. I said I'm the fact that somebody probably paid $20 is hilarious to me. I don't actually know what this cost retail because I bought it at my work, which is Ross, which is technically, I guess, like a secondhand store in a way. We get product after it's already been on the shelf and it like re-releases for our store at a cheaper price. So yeah, I don't know the history of this figure. I just thought for the price and for what it is, yeah, I'd love to have it. I think it's adorable. So that's the front of the box, obviously. Here's the back of the box. So it's a part of the vintage collection. See, all these guys are like Black Series scale. They're all like the 6-7 inch figures. So yeah, this guy is a part of that, essentially the Black Series. This is just like what is this wave? Like re-releases? I remember seeing Ashoka, but she was, is it Ashoka or Ahsoka? I don't know. But she was a part of just the regular wave. Same with Death Watch Mandalorian. They were not a part of this like classic retro carded the packaging. They were a part of like the regular wave where they were in the regular packaging. So same with all of these characters. Bo-Katan. This entire wave, I've seen all of these characters except for Yoda. And I've never seen Bib, Fortuna, and Keel, whatever. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I think this looks neat. I think this is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and transition to the actual figure. Okay, so this is pretty much all you get. If you can see the figure, let me lower this a little bit so you can see a little better and move it maybe a hair closer. Yeah, this is just hilarious. So first off, you get this little bag here. This is like the bag Luke wore to kind of carry Yoda around as he was doing his training. If you wanted to, you could fit Yoda in right there. It kind of actually works like a real bag. Like if you can see, you can press those in, and then that I'm sure lets you open that. But I don't have fingernails right now, so I can't actually press that in. So I don't know how this is supposed to work. If it's supposed to work like a real bag. But anyways, I don't even have a Luke to test that out on. I would like to get one. we actually have a Luke at my local Target who is on sale. He comes with a Grogu, and I would like to get him. It says he's on sale for 24, but he rings up for 44, which is absolutely insane for just a regular Luke who just comes with a Grogu. I don't understand that pricing at all. If that's what you paid full price, wow. Reevaluate your collection there. But I would like to pick up that Luke. Obviously, it doesn't quite work with this Yoda. It's Mandalorian Luke. It's older Luke. It's Luke as he's training young Jedi. So it doesn't quite work for this, but I do need Luke. I need Luke Skywalker in my collection. So, but yeah. So I guess let's go over not Baby Yoda, regular Yoda right here. This is such an interesting little character, little toy. He comes with this little staff right here to help him walk. This little staff right here, looking nice and wonderful. So he doesn't necessarily articulate how you would imagine, I guess. I don't know if you would imagine this guy articulating, period. But if you did imagine it, it's interesting. I'm knocking things over. Let's just get that out of the way. It's interesting. So first off, with the legs, let's open this up a little bit. He does have regular old leg articulation. Move this out of the way. I would take this off if it wasn't such a pain to put it back on. But you have just a regular old leg that can come up like so, come back. Like that's just as regular as it gets for legs. And then you have a knee cut right there. Goes up to about halfway. So he can articulate fairly well. His feet move around like so. If you need to balance him on certain platforms or whatever, if you needed him to stand in certain ways, he can do that. The arms are where it changes a little bit. So the arms don't bend at all. Instead, what they do is turn. So it can turn right there, and then the wrist can turn to straighten it out. And now you have a straight arm. I don't know about up here. I don't know what it looks like up in the shoulder area. I'm trying to figure that out. I think it can... Yeah, okay, so I think it has a disc for it to come up and down, like so. Maybe? Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't want to break anything, but I can't really see what I'm doing here. And then, of course, the arm will come off if you're not careful. So, like that, I just had it fall off. I think this would be significantly easier if I pulled off this. Let's see, I know this will come off. Like so. Unwrap that. So the belt comes off, and then the robe comes off. There we go. Now we can see what we're actually working with here. Nice soft goods robe, looking good. And then you have this necklace here. So it spins at the elbow instead of bending at the elbow, which is fine. It's understandable. And then at the shoulder, it actually, this comes off way too easily. That's my only complaint so far. At the shoulder, it will, this is so far away, I'm so sorry. It will rotate up and down like so, and then of course it's on a disc, so it can come up and down like so, and rotate, and that is how he articulates. And then you have this nice necklace here. Unfortunately, the head doesn't turn at all. What does turn is right there, so you have that. I wish the head turned independently of the body, because sometimes you don't want the whole arm situation to come with the head as he's like looking around, but not the end of the world there, unfortunately. Or I don't know why I said unfortunately. Not the end of the world there. But yeah, this is such an interesting little figure. This, respectfully, as cool as this is, this should have been at most an accessory to a deluxe 2-pack, like with the Grogu and Luke Skywalker. Grogu doesn't articulate, so like you get less with that package. But if Grogu was something like this with Yoda that can actually move around and like do Yoda things, then I'd understand a higher price point. But if you bought this on your own and you paid full price, I don't know what this cost at retail, but if you paid anywhere near $20, don't do that. Don't. That is asinine. That is insane. But this is such a cool little figure. Like I said, I found it for $3. I'm assuming it showed up at my store because nobody bought it at retail. Because why would you? If that's the case, then that's good. If anybody bought this at full price, I don't know what to say. That's just, don't do that, because that's not what this is worth. If it was worth $20. It is cool though. I'm happy with it. I think this is super fun for a little $3 toy. I think that's incredible. I think they've done some wonderful things here. This nice robe, this nice belt here, the cane, the little sack, everything about this. It's so fun. I just can't imagine paying retail for something like this. So let me know what you guys think. If you bought this at retail, do you regret it? Because I would, but I guess I'm not you. Please leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. All the things YouTubers ask you to do, just do it for me as well. And I will be back with another video, hopefully very, very soon. Bye.